That's 24 cc's of power. So I believe it's cc's. It's either cc's or horsepower. I'm wanting to say it's cc's. You know, it's something cubic. Anyway, you know, they're pretty powerful engines. The problem with the Zenoa G290 is it's notorious for, you know, having excessive vibrations, which is bad. If you have a G270, you could possibly get away with not having that one modified. I always, you know, elect to get all of my engines modified by BH Hansen. They map, they blueprint the engine. Sometimes they'll port the engine. They put a lighter piston in there. So it's mapped, balanced, and blueprinted. And when Al at BH Hansen gets done modifying your engine, you're going to have the smoothest running two-stroke engine that you could possibly have. Of course, with two-stroke, you only have the one piston, and it's going back and forth. So that, you know, there's always going to be a certain amount of vibrations. But since the piston is lighter, the vibrations aren't going to be as pronounced. But you're never going to be able to get away, you know, completely do away with the vibrations. So anything you're working on in a helicopter, any bolts that you're putting in, where, you know, it's a metal to metal connection, you always want to take some, I use the blue Loctite, which is the medium strength Loctite, and you know, that helps to ensure that your bolts are not going to vibrate loose on you. And that's about it. I highly recommend having generators. You can get some really high quality Joule generators from Raja Bortkosh. He's up in the Massachusetts area. He does really good work, and the generators work really well. So this generator too has the green light. I'll eventually mount it facing back. It illuminates nice and brightly. I always like having a volt watch on all my RC helicopters, so that when you first power on, you see where your battery is. My other helicopter, the battery's getting pretty old, so, you know, a lot of times even after charging, the battery's down in the yellow. And I have a new light I just installed, I got from Raja, and I tested it. So now I actually have the working indicator light, which indicates that your generator is working and putting out electricity to power your helicopter. The other helicopter, I could tell that the generator is working because, like, when I spooled it up and throttled up and brought the RPMs up, it went from being in the yellow arc on here all the way up into the green. But I definitely need to replace those batteries for this flying season. And that's about it for this video. I highly recommend you know, getting a generator for your gasser helicopter. You already have, you know, the shaft that's turning. Why not put a spindle on there and get some electrical power, you know, out of that?